Although holidays may be incredibly relaxing for the thousands of people who come to resorts every year, for those who work here, it's hard work keeping the fun going. Don't you agree, Diane?
Well, I was thinking it's hard work just getting an ice cream cone out. Chris, have I done that?
Yep, you have. You're going to dig, not scoop.
All right.
How are you doing with your perfect scoop?
I'm perfectly landing it in the cone. How does that look?
It's okay.
It's okay. That's encouraging words. You can eat that.
Thank you.
So obviously the staff know what they're doing here. We've got 1,200 staff, like Chris, making sure that everybody here has the most perfect holiday. And also, how many eggs do you like for your breakfast?
1 or 2.
1 or 2. I'd certainly like 2. But here, they cook, tell me if I'm right, Chris, 3,500 eggs are cooked every day just for breakfast. Correct?
Wow.
Correct.
Wow, that's incredible.
On behalf of all the redcoats...
But it's not the amount of eggs cooked each day that the resort is best known for. It's the iconic red coats. And I'm lucky enough to get my hands on some precious examples.
Right, we're looking at the first one now.
This is from 1936?
This is 36, the original blazer. There's only 6 of these survived, the first 6 redcoats, and the uniform for me is wonderful.
You have to be quite outgoing and a people person to wear one of these, don't you?
Yeah.
You associate that with redcoats. Do you think I would have made a good redcoat?
Yes, I was hoping you were going to put one on, actually, when you're going to come down.
Whilst this famous resort is known for its redcoats, we here on Songs of Praise are known for our beautiful and iconic music. But there is one hymn, How Great Thou Art, that stands out as being a bit of a favourite. I'm meeting up with Songs of Praise conductor Simon Lowell to find out why.
I felt the hymn was calling me.
I was waiting for you to sing.
I don't think I could ever do that in public. What a magnificent... That's my favourite hymn.
Is it really?
Yeah. To me, that's the perfect hymn.
Not just you, I think. I think it's Songs of Praise favourite hymn, isn't it? For over the last 20 years or something like that.
Exactly.
But it's a very special hymn. I mean, do you know the history of it?
Go on, tell me. I don't know if I do.
Well, I think it's very fascinating, and I think that's what makes it really special. There's this chap called Stuart Hine, and he was a very Christian man, and he became a missionary. And at about 1934, I think, in fact, he decided to go on a bicycle ride up the mountains in Eastern Europe. And when he was there, it was the most beautiful summer's day, and he had a lovely time. But on his first night, I believe, the storm clouds came over, and suddenly it was raining and everything, and it made him feel at home, just like he was back in England. From that experience, he wrote the first verse. I see the stars, I hear the mighty thunder. So, very personal testament in this first verse. And there's a wonderful marriage between music and words in this. For example, the narrative at the beginning in the verse is very simple, very straightforward, and then it repeats itself. So if you don't know the hymn, you soon pick it up. And then, of course, this great shout of praise. Then sings my soul. Da, 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 da. I mean, it's just that it just reflects it so magically, doesn't it?
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And I can understand how people, really get impassioned and empowered by this lovely hymn. I did a little experiment actually, because I was thinking, the words and the music are so synonymous, and sometimes we get hymns where you can get different tunes and it still works. Something like All Things Bright and Beautiful. There's 2 tunes there, and they both work very nicely. But with this, and I thought if I could find another hymn which fitted these words, just to try and experiment and see. So I don't know what you think here. So I think most people will know the hymn "Great is Thy Faithfulness," and it's exactly a great hymn, yeah. But it's exactly the same meter. But if I sing it, and forgive my voice, but I'll give you an idea and just see what you think here. O Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the works Thy hand hath made.
It just loses the power.
It does, doesn't it? It hasn't got that, oh Lord my God.
No. When you hear it to the tune, we all know it, straight away it just uplifts you. You just feel like all I want to do is just worship God.
It sort of encapsulates in just very few words some very powerful messages, the greatness of God's creation, the greatness of Christ's redemption, and the greatness of his promise. It's really magical.
you can see from all the people around us, spending time together is an important part of the great British holiday. And family is also an integral element of the Christian faith. So we thought we'd see what life was like for an ordinary Christian family in 21st century Britain. The Cause, a Catholic family from Essex. Earlier this year, they responded to our appeal for a family to take part in some of our programmes over the summer.
The idea is that we set them some challenges so that you can find out how their Christian faith is woven into their lives. It's a sunny Saturday morning and our family are curious to know why they've been asked to turn up at the local campsite.
Right, now I hope you're up for a challenge. Mum and Dad versus you girls. We're going to give you a tent each, and the first group with your tent up will be a chocolate biscuit with the stone-made tea.
Oh, challenge is on.
And off they go.
I wanted that one. Oh.
Right, I've got this one.
What better way to test their faith than putting up a tent on a windy summer's day?
Oh, we've got instructions with ours.
Don't worry about them. I'm a man. We don't need instructions.
Right.
This is not the first time Dad Martin has been on Songs of Praise.
I was last on Songs of Praise when I was about 11. I remember it being a very hot summer, and I remember there being lots of rehearsals before the final recording. I just loved being part of the experience. It was truly moving and something I will never forget.